I give out daps and them husband don't wants for me. Cause that type of shit don't faze a player. This type of shit is what make a hater. When you got it out the mud, yeah. Ran it up, yeah. Really don't get no fuck, yeah. Don't get no fuck when you
Alright. I can't focus on what needs to get done. I'm on notice, hoping that you don't run. You think I'm tepid, but I'm misdiagnosed. Cause I'm a stalker, I seen all the
Add a little bit of spice.
She rings like a bell through the night, and wouldn't you love to love her?
On my home for all seasons, so come on, let's go. Open your zero and hide from the sun. I love you forever, we'll have some fun. Yes, that's it.
no face, no case. Bet I hit the first night, first date. Put that thing all on my face. Do what I say, no Instagram.
Over here.
Welcome to day one of remodeling my room because honestly I just got bored. So here we go. We first started out by cleaning out all the mess and then called my dad to take out the headboard. And as my sisters cleaned my door, I helped my dad saran wrap that thing that was honestly really heavy. He then proceeded to take the trim off my room and the light bulbs off the ceiling. And then my sister and I got in his 1987 Mazda truck that honestly I don't know how it's still working, but it took us to Home Depot and we got some laminate flooring and some paint. And then we came back home and continued to put spackle on each single hole that we saw in the wall. And as it was drying, we started eating because we were hungry. And then my sister and I opened the bucket of paint and we started putting the first coat on the wall. Again, she had a one job and look how she messed it up. There it is. Anyways, we then proceeded to paint the ceiling because it's a thing in this household, and when it all dried, we gave everything a second coat of paint. We then brought in this big fan so it can dry up all the walls real quick, so come back for day two.
Or don't.
Stop, prisa!
Part 1 of do-it-yourself flooring. Grab a razor blade, cut your carpet up into strips. You're going to start rolling it out and make sure you get that padding under it too. As you can see here, I'm just rolling both of them together. Next, you're going to find the tack strips. Now, use a shovel, a hammer, a crowbar, anything to get the wood and the nails out. Make sure it's a nice, clean finish. Another thing that helps is grabbing a shop vac and just sucking up the dust and debris. Once that's done, you should have a nice, clean finish, like this room. Now, you probably won't have to do this, but what I did was lay MDF board across all my floors where the carpet was to make it even with the tile, and I'm laying my laminate over everything. I just thought these videos were cool. It depends on what flooring you're doing, but I'm doing laminate, so here's the underlayment that I'm laying now, and stay tuned for part 2.
Saw dudes, it's Beanie. My aunt just bought an old Victorian house that was built in the 1800s in the small town of Wilcox, Pennsylvania. When she bought it with all contents, and we started going through the old things. We found books in different languages, tooth powder, shampoo. We found Listerine, all in the old containers and the original glass bottles. Anyways, this is going to be my room, and I'm going to start renovating it. So if you want to see more, stay tuned.
How you like that? You gon' like that? Da 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 da. Like that? Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. How you like that? Da 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 da. Now, look at you now.
Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you. Tip, 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 tip. Memories bring back you. There's a time when I remember, when I did not know no pain. when I believe in forever, and everything will stay the same. Now my heart feel like December, when somebody say your name, and I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, eh, eh. But everything gon' be alright. Go raise a glass and say, eh. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all of me.
Alright, this is when it gets good. You gotta build that box for underneath. I built it out of 2x6s. It's 4 feet wide, and this is right about 60 inches long. You just wanna make sure that it goes from the very front to directly underneath the last 2x4 with the upside down truss hanger. And then to attach the two pieces together, I use these clips. They're very handy. They're about 98 cents a piece from Lowe's or Home Depot. Get them out of the framing section. Just screw them in. I used 4 of them. You don't have to use Tico nails, it'll be okay. To attach the bed to the wall, I drilled 4 holes into studs, and then I used 4.5 inch long timber locks. That puppy's not going anywhere. Then we slid in the box springs, threw on the mattress. I have to trim out the headboard, add some floating shelves, and my wife's got to add 18 pillows and the comforter.
We bought a house. We got a mid-century house, and this is the carport, and that's the living room, and this is standing from the living room looking at the entryway. This is the kitchen, another kitchen picture, first bedroom, second bedroom, third bedroom, and the bathroom. And there's a lot of wallpaper all over every single room and on the ceiling. So we took out the carpet, and now we're working on removing the wallpaper. You gotta soak it, and then we score it, and then scrape it off. This was a lot easier. Some of the rooms have been harder, so it's gonna take a while, but that's what we're doing so far. Stay tuned for more.
I redid my bathroom on a budget. I decided to save money on tile and paint the floors. The first thing that I did was paint the floor all black. To make it look like tile, I used a stencil, and then I put white over the black, so then the black would like to go. And it did bleed a little bit, so I had to go back through with a little paintbrush and touch it. And here's how it turned out. I love it.